That's that's not supposed to happen. All right, so I guess we're a little off on the sizing over there, but that's fine. Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So today we are going to be doing some Divine Arena, some Dark Tower, and some Journey. So let's get right into that. So the first thing we are going to do is Divine Arena. We have a Rajan Flaming on the left. We have an Atom on the right. Looks like for the text, we are going to be using Chaos and Dangerous Magic, whatever that means. And then on the right, we'll be using Order Heroes and the Power of Gods. Again, whatever that means. All right, so yeah, let's go. Okay, well, we got a couple of heroes here. Let's take a look at them. So on the enemy side, we have Mental Shield to allies around, which already happened. Give negative attack to our melee heroes. We'll give plus attack to themselves whenever ranged hero attacks and has Mental Shield. Over here, we have whenever it attacks, it deals damage to 3 random heroes except Order, and then has some block. On our side, we have whenever this hero is attacked, it will freeze their ranged heroes for a turn, and then also has immunity, and gives plus health to our heroes. Alright. Finally, we have this hero down here. Whenever it attacks, it deals damage to the Warlord, and then when it dies, it has a death trigger to deal damage to one of their heroes. Okay, so a couple things. Looks like we want to destroy this hero first, because it will start dealing damage to our heroes. All of these, as you see, are not Order. And then also, want to keep this hero alive so we can get health back to our heroes. So let's start with this hero first. Whoa! And I'm starting with this hero because it can deal some poison damage that can stack up and eventually destroy this hero. This hero does have block, but again, the poison will eat through the block. I'm going to take a look at their Warlord skills as well. So they have damage to all of our heroes. They have an Archer summoned, and then also plus attack to the Order heroes for 1 turn. Okay, as you can see, their ranged hero was frozen when they attacked our melee hero, so we want to keep this one alive. Okay, we have a couple of options here. We could summon this ranged hero to potentially deal damage to this. We could deal damage over here. This could give extra attack. That wouldn't be so bad. So yeah, let's go with that. I'm gonna do our skill early just to get some more damage on to these heroes, and we'll summon this ranged hero over here. Whoa! It gets an attack boost for every melee hero that we have on our side. It also has a death trigger as well, so when it dies, it gives extra attack to one of our heroes. So in this case, it would actually only be this hero because this hero here has the immunity, and it won't get the extra attack. Okay, so as you can see, they have the ranged hero here, came into play and dealt damage to one of our wounded heroes, which in this case is this melee hero over here. Combat over here, combat over here. Okay, we will summon another one of these ranged heroes to deal damage. We'll also summon our melee hero over here. So this melee hero will deal damage to enemies around themselves, and because of this positioning, it will actually deal damage to this hero here. We'll follow it up with this ranged hero. I could take the chance to destroy this. It wouldn't be so bad. No, this is fine. We'll summon this ranged hero for now, because it'll deal more damage overall. So it's a combat damage, or extra effect damage to the Warlord here. We have the hero here that deals damage to enemies in the line at the end of the turn. I want to save this hero with the damage to a random Order enemy for when these stronger heroes are available. Because they still have these other ones over here, we don't want to waste the damage. Alright, so we have this range here that dealt damage to our range heroes, and then also the extra damage from the Angelia destroyed our range heroes. This hero now has extra attack, and let's see here, still poisoned, and that's really about it. So let's see, combat. Yeah, we'll summon the range hero this time in order to, again, we need to destroy this hero so that we don't take the extra damage to our heroes. Okay, we destroyed the Angelia with our random damage, which is what we wanted. Okay, and with the extra attack, we were able to destroy this hero here. So right now, most of our damage is going to come from this ranged hero. Okay, we have the hero over here that destroyed, also gives plus attack to another one of their heroes. The death trigger did go off on the Mr. Devil, so destroying this hero. Seeing this one over here, looking in terms of stats. Okay, so whenever this is attacked, deals damage to a hero. And this one has slightly better defense, so we'll go with that. Okay, you can see some damage to another enemy whenever this one attacks. And it looks like in a couple turns we will get an attack boost to our melee heroes. So that's why we also summon the heroes with the high health. And you see we're still freezing off the ranged heroes with this hero here, but it will be gone. Our melee hero will be gone in about 2 turns. We're just gonna plug for damage instead, so we'll summon the ranged hero over here. Let me just see here. Okay, so it gives negative attack to melee heroes. Okay. Alright, so we'll spread out the damage a little bit. We'll place our ranged hero behind the melee hero. And at this point, we are close to lethal with all of this damage together. Okay, they did their damage skill. Still not relevant right now because even if they do their next skill, which is the ranged summons, they'll be frozen because of the attack. And there you go. Cool.
Epic!
Hey, got some epic Masoras. Cool. Alright, cool. Let us do the order side now. Okay, let's take a look at the Warlord skill first. So they have damage to all of our heroes before they attack for a turn. They have the melee demon that we saw with the splash that deals damage at the end of the turn, and then plus attack their melee heroes. Again, they have the Mr. Devil on their side, and then they have the Cthulhu, the Risen. Okay, so what we want to do is either deal as much damage as we can to the Warlord or get rid of this hero, because as you saw, it did slow down our ranged heroes and our damage capability very, very quickly. So if we have anything to give an attack boost, we should start using that. Okay, alright. Alright, let's start with destroying the Mr. Devil first. Okay, so we'll start with this range hero over here. Okay, as you see, our Angelia is dealing that random damage to non-order heroes. Gonna save our storm for when we can destroy at least 1 or 2 more things in the same turn. And at this point, we are going to buff our melee heroes to make sure that they can deal more damage, and then also stay alive against the attacks. Okay, not bad. We'll summon our Dro. It will deal damage to a wounded here, which in this case is this one here. Okay, taking some damage to our heroes, which is fine. But we have destroyed a majority of their defenses at this point. So now the next goal after drawing out that damage skill is to destroy the demon and then also destroy this melee hero here. Alright, so let's see. So combat will deal this, but then this one will deal damage to one of our heroes. And summon the melee hero, actually the melee hero here with the extra defense. You can see we did take some damage to our Angelia. That's fine. Alright, looks like we can set up for some damage next turn with the Storm. Okay, we have the Fire Demon that this is going to deal damage to heroes around themselves. So in this case, it'll be this one here and this one here. Okay, some damage to our ranged heroes. We have this hero here that will poison our hero when it is attacked and also steal attack. Let's see, so combat will destroy that. Combat will destroy this. And summon this range hero over here. It gives a stat boost as soon as it comes into play. Okay, and then we have our random damage again to deal damage to the zombie here. So as you can see right now, we're really being slowed down by the old god more than anything else. Okay, more damage being dealt at the end. So combat will do that. Okay, we're going to position our melee hero over here in C2, and the reason why is because the damage from this hero should only hit around this particular area, assuming we got it right. And if that's the case, then we can avoid that extra damage while still dealing damage to this hero. Okay, yes. Alright, so that is good. We can now avoid that damage. We'll summon another melee hero in order to avoid the freeze effect. In this case, we'll summon the hero here with the higher health. Okay, so at this point, just gotta make sure that we can defeat the old god or just deal the damage to the warlord. Don't like having these range heroes in our squad right now because they're going to slow us down a lot. They can deal damage for one round, but that's really it. Okay, so looks like this will get extra attack off of the death trigger here. And we'll summon our melee hero as mentioned before. And do we actually have enough damage to destroy this? So 15, 23... Oh! Hey, we actually do. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do our... I'm gonna have to hold off for at least one more turn. Yeah, we're gonna have to hold off for one more turn, but we will destroy this in the meantime. So we'll summon our melee hero to destroy the range hero. We give this extra attack, which is fine. We have random damage, and then as at the beginning of the turn, this hero keeps on giving plus health to their heroes. Okay, alright, so now this one will have the attack boost from the melee skill. Our block should slow them down enough so that this hero will still be alive. And if not, then we still have our other summons. Okay, hey, we can do our Dro over here. We'll summon our Dro to deal damage to the wounded hero, and then destroy the range hero here. Okay, once again, our range heroes are frozen, but now they don't have anything left on their board. So at this point, we are now going to start summoning our range heroes just to deal some more damage to the warlord. Whoa! Okay, we don't have to deal direct damage to this hero because of that damage skill. So in this case, see here, summon our melee hero. Okay, and frozen, but again, not concerned about that. We need to leave space for the range heroes too, as we don't have any other summons that are melee in the spot. Also, our summons over here are also ranged heroes. So we'll do our storm skill. We'll do our ranged skill. Okay, this one is going to be frozen for a turn, which is okay. And we'll summon the ranged hero here next to destroy this hero. Melee hero is better because we can still attack and then we'll still have that random damage over here. Okay, we also didn't do our attack boost because we're only going for damage as opposed to destroying heroes. And if we're not going for lethal, then we don't need the extra damage here. Okay, I'll give some more boosts again. So you can see it came into play, gave an attack boost to our order heroes. And as you can see, with the death trigger, it did not give this hero extra attack, as mentioned before. we are going to continue dealing damage to heroes. So let's see here. Combat there, combat there. Yeah, we're going to continue making sure that we can deal damage to the Warlord, as we will be dealing damage to this hero with the random damage skill. And then we can actually take it out with the Dro next turn. So at this point they are doing the Sun Deaths, as they have no way to go through here for damage. Hey Jaboga, good afternoon. Yeah, right now we're doing some Divine Arena right now. We are almost done with this battle, actually. Alright, so as mentioned, we are going to do our Dro. We'll destroy this melee hero. And actually, at this point, we can actually destroy the Old God, too. So now we are all set in terms of blockers. Okay, so 20, 40, yeah, we have lethal now. We'll do our attack boost to our order. And we'll follow it with some Sudden Death. And yes, we do have it. So yeah, just might as well do one more. Why not? And there you go. That battle, excuse me, that battle took a little longer because of the Old God and the freezing of our ranged heroes. But as you see, eventually with the number of heroes that we do have from the extra summons and also dealing the damage to their other heroes, we do have it locked up. Okay, so that was Divine Arena. We're set in about a day or so, so we'll check back in on there. This is the new Divine Arena. Yes, yes it is. As you can see, it is different from the previous one, which is... what was the other one? I don't even remember. Was it buildings? You guys can check it out. Hey, Felix. How's it going? Okay. Well, we are now going to continue on. Let's do some Dark Tower. We have our Warlord and Pet set up already, so we'll head over there. Okay, we currently have 2 attempts. We need 5 wins for the rest of the week, and yeah, let's get it started. Okay, I don't want to get our hopes up too much. Usually when we face an Adam-ish type of skin, should be in good shape. Let's take a look at their Warlord skills. So they have damage to our heroes. They have the Spearman summon with the block and has block and attack boost to heroes with block, and then also the attack boost to order. Gonna summon for stats to avoid that damage off of the skill. How was it? Tricky, hard, or easy? It was okay. The first one is actually pretty easy because you have the Old God. As long as you keep the Old God alive, you'll be able to slow down their attackers a lot, and then you start overwhelming the board that way. For the order side, if you can keep the Angelia alive, and remember that you can deal random damage to their heroes, if you can continue dealing that extra damage, you'll gain enough advantage over the next couple of turns. But again, we drew out that battle really long in order to avoid taking... in order to keep it more consistent and keep our heroes alive, so that eventually we could just win by math. So we summon the melee hero over here, get spikes for every hero around themselves, so that's why we summon them over in C2. Also just defending this building for now, so that way we can get an extra layer of protection for our ranged hero. Okay, we have the flight hero here, also... Okay, when it's attacked it gives plus attack to their heroes. Alright, again, we are going to summon on stats, so we will continue with that. We're going to avoid blocking this hero for now, because we do want to keep our building alive. We'll summon it over here on B2. This building deals damage at the end of the turn to heroes. And I have to level up this hero during high growth. As you can see, it's at level 1, but it's actually... Oh, we do have extra copies of that, so... Okay, next turn, again, probably going to be summoning for stats. We'll summon the Kabas. Or not the Kabas, the Chupacabras. So we are taking a little bit of damage, as you can see here. Again, we do want to avoid summoning heroes with the low health. So we could wound that, I suppose. Good damage over there. Might be a little early just because they do still have those spearmen and the damage available. but we'll take the chance. Alright, so let's see what this hero does. It healed. Okay, so it healed them for a little bit. We'll summon our... Yeah, we'll summon... yeah. Okay, this will also... It does a couple of things too. So it reflects damage. It also slows down the order heroes whenever another one of their enemies attacks. So in this case, we'll slow down this one here. Okay, they did the damage skill, which is what we need. So that way we can protect our vampire. Okay, they also have a pet too that gives an attack boost to their heroes when they first come into play. Okay, we are running low on health. We have this hero here that has the freeze to heroes, and then when it kills a frozen enemy, it'll deal damage to enemies around. Vampire, then wounded, maybe? Yeah, absolutely. So we'll do that just because we are running low on health. We'll do our destruction skill. Yeah, we'll do our destruction skill. Okay, and then also we will follow it up with... So this is going to freeze... probably might not live long enough to use this building. We do want to destroy this hero over here. But this one has the best defense stats for now, so I might as well do that. So we're going to summon our building over here in A2. Probably could have just waited one more turn in order to actually stop this, because this hero is going to start slowing us down a lot. But, yeah, might as well just clear the board and make sure that we aren't having to deal with the bottom row down here, or the bottom lane. So this building, it will deal damage whenever one of our heroes are destroyed, and then also give mental shield if we destroy a hero. And we might be able to do that with the Grace for next turn. Oh, they're doing their own! Okay, alright, let's see. So we could... oh boy. This is going to be close because they have their own Caesar's head over here. Gonna go with the Grace to deal damage to this. Although we do want to also slow down the building over here, or the hero over here. So we're gonna summon the Grace over here in C1. Deal some random damage. So as you can see, not quite enough to destroy either one of these. But for next turn, we'll at least be able to destroy the building. So the other thing that we need to worry about are the spearmen, which are going to draw away the damage for the Grace, and then also block our heroes. Fortunately, we do have the Chupacabras, which will slow down their order heroes, and then also give us an attack boost once that vampirism is triggered. Okay, as you can see, they did destroy some heroes. They have this one that also gives vampirism to their heroes, and then will also deal extra damage to us. So let's see. Gonna block for stats here. We have our melee hero. They also give us mental shield for now. Yeah, definitely should have gotten rid of this hero somehow, as it is slowing down the amount of attacks and the amount of... Well, like I said, we do need to... Okay, we'll be able to slow him down next turn with this hero here. Whoa! Wow, look at all that freeze. Alright, so this hero will... Okay, so this hero will freeze any hero except nature that appears in line. Also has that vampirism from this hero here. And this hero is getting plus health for every frozen hero. Wow, okay. That is an issue. Alright, let's see here. We'll do our range summons. Okay, so let's see. So this hero will actually be frozen, which is not what we want. We'll have combat enough to destroy the Caesar's head. We'll summon our melee hero here to freeze this. Okay, and at least getting rid of the Caesar's head, they won't get that mental shield anymore. We'll still be able to deal damage, and we'll probably have the 7 extra attacks for Grace by the time this turn is over. Okay, so we have the Spearmen here. Again, going to be slowing down the order heroes, so at least this hero won't be able to attack. Also, we'll be triggering the vampire skill here. Although, let me see here if the... Okay, it's allied vampirism, not any vampirism. Oh! What? Okay, so they had the hero here that when it died, it froze one of our heroes. So in this case, it was our Grace. The RNG there is very strong. Let's see here. So we'll have this next. Destroy that. We can... Can't destroy that. Could destroy this. York. Hey, that could work. Yeah, we could, let's see, destroy that. The only thing is I don't want my Grace to be destroyed, because if it is, then we won't be able to deal enough damage over here. But what we can do, however, is, let's see, combat to destroy this. Damage over here. Probably going to go for steel, so that way we can actually destroy some heroes. So we have 1, 2, probably on the poison, so that way we can actually stop this one here as well. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be summoning the Marquis with the poison damage whenever their heroes do attack. Give some mental shield as well off of the kills. And at this point, we really just need Grace to not be frozen for one turn, so that way we can deal that damage to clear out the board. We also do need a hero that is not nature, so that way we can attack this Ice Big. Yeah, we just need Grace alive for one turn. That is it. Yeah. Okay, we have that vampirism damage again. We have the poison damage, so this is actually going to be destroyed. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have the hero here that will get an attack boost whenever a nature hero is destroyed on their side. Summon our ranged hero over here. It will transform one of their heroes. Okay, that might not be enough, unfortunately. But we'll see what we can do. Okay, so now our Grace is active. And because we did transform the Jormungand, so we don't have to worry about the freeze anymore off those attacks. I mean, we still do have an attacker over here with our Kabas too, so it's not too bad. And we are still doing poison damage to the hero, so this hero will actually be destroyed next turn, assuming we still are alive. Okay, so just take a look at this hero here. Just removes negative skills from heroes around themselves. Our Grace has 14 extra attacks, so that should be good. We'll summon our melee hero over here just to block, just in case we didn't calculate this correctly. So you can see their warlord is still getting healed after every attack. But we do have our damage now, and here we go. So yeah, after seeing the stall happen for about 6 turns off of the Grace, we kept her alive long enough to go for lethal there.
Legendary.
That's Manata, that's not too bad. Right. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background or not. I'm doing some laundry right now. You're in League 11 now. Oh, congratulations. Did you make any changes to your squad or anything like that? I guess you could have leveled up your warlord and your heroes too, so that would make sense. Okay, they have the ogre over here with the silence, the stones, and that heal skill. They have the sentry pet that gives them a large attack boost to their heroes when they come on play. Okay, we have the ranged hero over here that has evasion, also deals damage to us whenever we destroy heroes in that line, or if we destroy a hero, it will deal damage to heroes on the line here. So don't really have anything against this hero, especially since it does have a very large attack stat. Furious Sentry is OP in Divine. Yeah, it is, especially since you can start off very strong. So let's see here. I guess we'll go for stats, and we'll just take the damage early. Start with our melee hero over here in D3, just getting rid of this building, get some health back off our melee kill. This hero here also... Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh no! So not quite our building. Our melee hero here will give spikes to another one of our heroes whenever the enemy attacks. So we could potentially set up for a board wipe. We also have our building here that's dealing damage at the end of the turn to their heroes, so that'll help as well. In the Dungeon of Trials, yes. Alright, so let's see here. We have our Reborn, we can do that. Damage over there, building over here. Yeah, this is fine. We'll summon our melee hero over here. It does have Reborn, so it will at least block for the damage. We'll summon it over here in A2. And we're gonna do our level ups. Well, we're gonna do our board wipe next turn for sure. You did your level ups? Yes, yes I did. So the York right now, he can deal 164 damage when he first comes into play, which is really, really cool. As you'll see over here. So we'll do our vampire summon. Do our destruction. Have to do it early, even though, I mean, we still have a lot more battle ahead. We'll do our York summon. We'll get an attack boost off the York. And then destroy the Angelia over here. Yeah, there's still a lot more levels that I need to do for the high growth. I was waiting for the Crisis Fable to happen, which it may or may not. If it doesn't, then we'll just wait. We'll, like I said, we'll level up our stuff anyways. We have right now about, I think about 1 million gold, or like 960,000 gold. And we're going to level up our... Yeah, we're still going to level up our squad as much as we can. And then after, we'll level up our low-level legendaries at this point. We did a lot of reborning this time, too, just because we need to improve the skills of a lot of other heroes. Okay, so we have this hero here that will give spike... Well, when spikes happens, it will deal damage to one of our heroes, and then also gives extra attack. So we do want to destroy this building as quickly as possible. This hero here gives the -1 attack to heroes that have buildings. Okay. We're still going to summon this hero anyways because we do need to contend with their other heroes coming in the field later. So right now we're not dealing so much damage to the Warlord, but just making sure that we hold on to the board, especially since we don't have our destruction skill anymore. Alright, they did their silence as well, so the only thing we need to be concerned about is the stones, because the stones will usually end up guarding a hero that we don't want to see on the field. So, given Mental Shield over here. I have to go, but I'll say AFK for eggs. Bye. Hey, alright. Hey, absolutely, Felix. I will still be here at least for probably like a couple of hours or so, just because we still have Journey left to do. Alright, so we have, let's see, combat. We do have our poison damage happening with our hero here, so let's see, so 65 plus that, so it'll be 238. Oh, we can give the plus poison over here. Right, will that be for the skill? Sweet, okay, so 82, so that'll put it at 255, so that'll be enough to destroy that. We'll summon our range hero over here in C1. Didn't see that poison damage happening over there. Okay, so now we have to deal with the stones. The building here will be destroyed next turn unless the poison is cleared. So right now we want to protect our melee so that we can deal poison damage to their other heroes. Okay, we have the range hero over here. It doesn't get the extra attack because of the stone still here. I'm going to freeze this around for a turn. Summon our range hero here that will freeze the heroes. Also protect our melee over here on C1. I just leveled up my Chaos range because of the Reborn Fable. Yes, that is the thing to do too. Best time to do it, you know, Reborn, and then since your heroes will be back to level 1 anyways, just get some extra levels out off of the high growth. Okay, as you can see, our melee hero here was destroyed, so we'll set the health of these two heroes to 1. This hero will deal damage to heroes around itself whenever Mental Shield disappears, so this hero will actually take damage. Is this hero poisoned? It is not. But we can control that with the amount of damage we deal over here. So we're going to hold off on our summons until the next turn. See, because shield will break, and then if we can destroy this, we'll be good. Poison over there. Although I guess we can't control it, so... Let's see... Oh, we can. Hold on. Yeah, if we destroy this hero now, then we don't have to worry about that. So we'll summon our ranged hero over here. Okay, we'll attack for some damage. We'll break the shield. Okay, and the poison damage over here will destroy these heroes. Okay, so now we can actually save our summons for later. And at this point, we're just controlling the amount of heroes left on the board, so that way we can have our melee actually target heroes with their poison. Okay, we'll do our range summons now to get rid of these extra summons. Summon from the Athena. See where they land. Our range hero here will also heal one of our wounded heroes to the max. Okay, and let's see. So combat over here, combat. Let's see. So combat will destroy these, combat will destroy this, combat will destroy this. Okay, so the poison will actually destroy this here. I'm gonna switch this up and actually summon our Tinker. And the reason why is we do want to deal some extra damage and then also give an attack boost to our heroes. And then there'll also be another blocker on the field. So you can see we are dealing some extra damage. It summons this building that deals damage whenever a hero is destroyed. Yeah, Tinker is good. We could have also done the what do you call, the Marquee, but I would rather just go for more damage to the Warlord now. And as you can see, we are dealing damage. We can also do those attack boosts. Okay, so let's see. So combat will destroy this. We're going to summon another melee hero to help us block, and just seeing if we can affect the board in any other way. With the extra damage, gives health back to when attacked. Oh yeah, exactly. That the extra health as well. I never really think about this skill too much, just because the 25 isn't as much as, you know, like 50 or 70. But I mean, it's an extra bonus. So let's see here. This one has plus attack. This one here has attack over here. Allies with pierce skill. Oh, hey, that's not too bad. Yeah, it also has the best health, so I might as well do that. And we'll summon it over here to help us protect our building. So you can see we're also dealing extra nature damage for the attack. This hero is now poisoned because of the trigger over here. Okay, the range hero here will be destroyed because of that poison damage, or just straight combat damage actually. Gets an attack boost whenever heal triggers. I think we might be good here for lethal. Don't want to overextend too much on this board. So this one will deal damage to all range. So 100, 200, about 300. Oh yeah, we have it. We should have it here. We'll summon our range hero. How many times you survive by 4 and 3 HP building, making you lose? Yeah, it's about anticipating how much damage they can deal, and then just hopefully they don't draw some kind of random answer that can wipe out our board. Yeah, they kind of ran out of steam towards the end. We did have our melee, which was carrying us because we could destroy their other heroes, and then yeah, the Athena itself, as much as those summons are good, we had our other summons to counter off, wipe out their board, and then get the board back. Okay, well, let us continue. Looks like we're on a pretty good pace right now. Okay, have faced Ulko before. They did upgrade their Warlord now with their health. Let's take a look at their pet. Okay, so it looks like they didn't do anything with their pet, but they still have the attack boost. Alright, let us start with a hero with high health to avoid taking the... Well, we're slowing down the amount of the effect of the silence. So this one here will give Toxin to a hero whenever it's attacked. That's not too bad. Yeah, we'll summon it over here in B2. Yeah, Jiboka, the closest battles are the fun ones, right? As opposed to say, oh, okay, hey, you're just gonna win by summoning a 400 attack and deal damage that way. And it only gets easier from that point on, especially if we do upgrade our heroes. But yeah, it's that's how most Dark Tower battles are like. I still remember the grace behind the 3 HP building that you took down in the end. Yeah, so there was that battle. There was also the other one too where we didn't destroy the building. It had like 5 HP, and then that range hero ended up destroying us. Okay, so we have the range hero over here. Just has the low health. It would give extra attack to another hero, but there are no other heroes on the board. This one here has Metal Shield, also has decent health. We'll use it on the attack rune over here. Okay, we'll also get some health back off of our melee kill here. Okay, next turn, we have a couple of options. We could do our Aphrodite summon to help us get some health runes. We could also do our Mizu and summon some freeze runes. Okay, this one here gets, let's see, attacks. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this hero too, and we can also get rid of this death rune here as well. Seeing if we have any other plays. Let's see, combat. No, this is fine. So we'll summon our Mizu over here. When it attacks, we'll summon a Frost rune, or Frost Elemental. Get the Frost Elemental to come out, give some freeze runes, and then also get rid of this Death rune at the same time. So right now, just a little bit of disruption to their board, also clearing out some stuff that can disrupt our own board. Since that fight, and I keep taking their heroes and buildings as soon as I can. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how much health that they have at the end. If they don't have a board, eventually they're going to get whittled down. So, I mean, the only time where it does make sense to start attacking the Warlord is if they're very, very close to lethal. So if they're, say, like 100 health and, you know, if you're threatening lethal on at least 1 or 2 lanes, they at that point, they can't go for your health anymore. They have to attack your heroes because every one of them can cause lethal. Alright, so we have the Yoast over here. We do want to get rid of this one because it will start dealing damage to our heroes. And let's see here. We have wound. Yeah, we'll do our vampire summon. Just doing it so we can wound their stuff. We're also going to summon our range hero. Actually, yeah, we'll summon our melee hero instead. Okay, so we're summoning over here in C3.
Yeah.
Okay, wound some stuff, get some more freeze runes. Okay, we'll take some damage at the beginning of the turn, as mentioned, because of those heroes here. Yeah, you never know. I mean, especially in Dark Tower, the less resources they have available, the better off you're going to be. So that is why we usually destroy their stuff, so that way they don't have extra options. Okay, as you can see right now, we have a very gross setup going on right here. So we could do another freeze rune, but we do want to get rid of the Yoaster. There's no way for us to, say, wound all their heroes at the beginning of our turn. So that is why we're dealing with the heroes here with the health boost and everything. Let's see, so those are going to be wiped out next turn anyways. Yeah, we'll do what we can. We'll do our destruction to get rid of these. And then, in terms of what we can do, freeze runes. So we want to keep this spot open. And I guess we'll deal some damage. We don't really have any other floaters on the board, that's a problem. And they still have their silence available. Yeah, Strick is fine. We'll summon our Strick over here in C1. The issue is that our Strick is very weak. We still haven't leveled them up yet because we were waiting for Crisis. So, as much damage as we can, but that's really it. So, now we're contending with these range heroes just with the high health. They have the stones here, but we do have these freeze runes that can slow them down a little bit. Excuse me. Our Mizu is still going to be alive unless they give an attack boost over here. Okay. Alright, we have the Storm range over here that when it dies, it deals damage to heroes in the line. And then also extra damage when it attacks our Warlord. We have this hero here that will heal whenever a range hero attacks on our side. Okay, so do we have any way to block? No, we do not. Okay, we also have this death rune over here from the, was it turn 2? So before the wipe, he will injure all their units. Yeah, that's why we wanted to save our vampire for when this happens. But that Yoster is too strong for us to keep on the field because it's going to start wiping out our heroes anyways, and then we won't have any way to get rid of their buffed heroes as mentioned before. So we'll summon our range hero over here. This one will, okay, the crystal did land on the death rune, so that's good. The crystal over here will give mental shield to this Flammy Heli at the end of the turn. So a little bit of protection. And we got to build up some board, at least also, excuse me, also deal some damage to their heroes while we can. So let's see, the Mizu will be destroyed. The Storm Rage here can't attack because of the stone in front of it. Okay, we have the hero over here that will get an attack boost whenever heal triggers, and it usually gets a totem in front of itself, but it is blocked by the Storm Rage here. Right, so let's see, combat. Okay, we'll take some damage over here, which is fine. We do want to protect the crystal, so that way we can continue to give this mental shield. So we'll summon the... Oh, this one's fine too. Okay, we'll summon this hero here. When it comes into play, it summons the instant kill rune on a blank cell. So in this case, this one here was guaranteed. That way we can get some extra protection on this line here. Okay, it looks like the stone was destroyed, so now the Storm Rage can now start attacking. These heroes will actually, let's see, so Storm Rage will destroy this, Range will destroy that. We do have some options for next turn, surprisingly enough. So let's see, so we break that. We could do the Kabas to slow down their order heroes. The only issue is that the Storm Rage will start dealing a lot of damage to us. So we'll summon our York, at least for now. We're going to summon so if we do Kabas, it'll slow these heroes down, but then we're still going to take roughly 500 damage. So we're going to do the York over here. You'll destroy this hero, and then we'll at least destroy this. And we can actually destroy these heroes on another turn or so. Whoa! So you can see we'll take some damage. That's fine. We'll still have our reborn hero over here. I would normally do the Kabas, but again, we can't have this row over here where not only are we going to be taking 500 damage, we're also going to be, what do you call, if we have something to defend, they'll be able to kill it. Right, so we have these over here. This one here will get spikes in front of itself. Heroes over here. We'll range summon. That actually wouldn't be so bad. Destroy this here. So combat will destroy this. Combat will destroy that. Damage to males. All right, we'll summon our range hero behind on D1. Whoa! Okay, and you can see the health given back to that hero. That hero is destroyed because of these spikes. Oh, we should have given this an attack boost. Okay, so now this hero is actually going to be destroyed. That's not what we want. Okay, we are going to be doing our range summons now because we are running low on health. Let's see here, this one has block of 80. Wow. Could potentially destroy this, but let's see. Combat with block of 80. So not quite enough to destroy that. Okay, well, we'll do our range summons. And then, because of this high block, that is an issue. Oh boy. Let's see. Could have a blocker over here. This one actually gains extra attack for the kill that it did last turn. So, combat. But the melee hero is blocked over here, so I guess that's okay. So 260. This one will give extra attack to one of our heroes. All right, we'll take the chance because we do need to find a way to destroy this. Looks like the damage ran over here. So this hero will actually be destroyed now. Yeah, I went for the Medusa, and it did not work out. I was bummed. Yeah, that block wouldn't have been as high if we destroyed this hero last turn. And yeah, we could have then destroyed this hero from the previous turn. All right, so combat over here. Extra attack. Okay, and then looks like there's an attack boost given. Let's see. Combat there. Could still destroy some stuff. Oh, actually, no, we can't even because we have the hero over here. Yeah, that's okay. We did what we could. Let's see. Combat. No, okay. Yeah, they're still gonna have it. Even if we do block that spot. So yeah, that one of the misplays happened after the attack from the snake. So if we had that extra damage, we would have destroyed the stone and then destroyed the melee hero. And then when that other hero comes out to attack, it would have only had 60 block, which we could have run over with our extra attack hero. So that was my fault. Should have looked at the amount of damage we were dealing. Okay, looks like they are starting first. They have the Drogon pet with the high amount of damage to our warlord off of a male kill.
Whoa!
Okay, we have the ranged hero over here that will deal damage for every melee hero when it dies. Also gives an attack boost. All right, can we give this an attack boost? Could dust it up. See here. Yeah, we're gonna summon here. Just making sure that we can do that. Thanks, Shiboga. Alright, we'll do one more boost, and that should be enough to destroy that there. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do our range summon. We'll summon it over in D1. And just destroy the hero for now. We also deal additional damage because when we destroy a male hero, it will deal damage to their other heroes. It's also kind of ironic here, even if they have the high health with the ogre, that first skill doesn't come into play because we're never attacking their warlord. So that's also another reason why the ogre skin isn't as good as it seems to be. So that is a good reminder. We shall. Because we're going to be in it for a while, especially with that journey coming up. Alright, so we have the melee hero over here. We'll get, okay, plus health whenever poison triggers on our side. Also poison trigger over there. No, we'll protect our heroes. We can't destroy this in combat regularly, so what we'll do is we'll summon our melee hero over here. Okay, looks like we destroyed some buildings because of the random damage, and then we got some health back as well. So at this point now, we do want to defend our heroes because their heroes are going to be much stronger than ours, and we'll look to use our destruction to balance out the board. That is not what I wanted to see. So that Aphrodite over here that deals damage equal to the health of one of their heroes. So in this case, it was that hero over here. We'll do our vampire summon. And then gonna follow it up with the Blair so that we can destroy this hero here. So we'll also destroy the building as well. Yeah, alright. So the Blair will set the Aphrodite to 5. And then the vampire here will attack, and it will be given Pierce by the Blair. So that is why we're able to destroy the Aphrodite. Okay, we drew out the silence, so that's part 1. Just gotta live long enough now to draw out the stones. Okay. Alright. Okay, we have the hero here with the high health. Also gives mental shield to their warlord. Alright, we will need something to slow down their board. This one, let's see here. Ally death gets mental shield. Okay, toxin over there. Okay, that's really it, I guess. We'll summon our melee hero over here on A2. That way we can at least take some damage. The freeze, yeah! The freeze, you need your heroes to stay alive for at least a turn to do that. I was focused more on making sure that we don't take extra damage over here. Uh-oh. This is not good. Look at that Grace! And it's still going! Well, so much for that. And you see that? So that Grace came out and played, dealt that random damage, wiped out 4 heroes on our board. And as a result, we took the loss there. Even if we did our destruction skill early, we'd still have to contend with that Grace, and we didn't have any answers drawn into, so that was unfortunate. But again, this is what happens when you face higher opponents in Dark Tower. That damage comes instantly. Yeah, so not only are your heroes are destroyed, but the attack boosts are given to those heroes. And as you saw, that hero started with was around 90, and they dealt 500 damage to us. So, not good. But that's okay. We'll have some more Dark Tower attempts offline, and we'll have the videos up probably tomorrow. Yeah, because we do have about 24 hours, or 2 days to do it. Very broken. And even with lowering the amount of damage dealt because of the buildings being gone, I mean, it still deals that damage that you really need. Okay, so now we are going to head over to Journey, so let's do that. Oh, I should have collected some stuff. Oh no! Yeah, what else do I have there? Yeah, we'll find out. I should be collecting those extra souls off of the hunt. I just don't remember when it's going to expire. Probably going to be, let's see, so I started it on roughly... I don't know when. I really don't know when. Maybe it expired already. I don't know. Because yesterday was Friday, so we did that. Yeah, maybe it expired already. That's okay. So yeah, so right now we're just loading up the journey. It is on the other account with the Sadboi, so we will do that. And we'll take it from there. I will not start a hunt for a while now. Yeah, I'm capping out the levels on the pet. So right now it's at 15 with about... At least it needs about 1,100 copies to level up to level 16. So if you can kind of do the math there. So if each hunt roughly gives you around anywhere between 100 to 300 souls. So let's just say 200. So 200 souls, you need roughly 6 attempts, and each attempt cost 800 gems. So that's roughly around 5,000 gems. Exactly, because it costs too much gems and I will not level up in one hunt. Yes, exactly. So that is why we're holding it off. Once we get it from 15 to 16, the skill will increase a little bit more. But at that point, at that point, the scaling for the ability won't help as much. If you somehow have 1,000,000 gems, I guess you suppose you could level it up. The Drogon pet is very good, especially since I've seen it on when Negate used it. So what he does is he summons a Freddy, and his Drogon is at level, it's pretty high. I want to say like level 25 or something like that. So as soon as it comes into play, it deals damage to all heroes, and then if it destroys buildings or destroys heroes, the Warlord instantly takes damage. So that's a pretty cool way. But that you can only do that with a Drogon pet, and you can only do that at a very high level. And again, if you don't have gems, then you won't be able to do that. I'm at 7 and I want to reach level 11. Yeah, see where it grows in terms of the damage increase for 7 to 11. I would say if it gives maybe an additional 30%, that would be good. And then that you probably just cap it off like that. It's max at 26. Yeah, okay. So if it is capped, then that makes a lot of sense. I've seen him deal 700 damage as soon as it comes on to play, so it's pretty nice. Okay, so looks like we did... What did we... Oh, right. Why did the settings change off of the other account? All right. So I do see right now we do have some more gifts to claim. Okay, we also do have some additional levels to finish up, at least for this high growth. We are actually out of legendaries and, well, just legendaries for us to level up. We're going to level up commons or other stuff just so that way we don't end up wasting the levels. We actually did that last time where we leveled up something to 80 levels and then we forgot to finish it up, so we cost ourselves some gems there. All right, so let's head over to Journey now. Okay. He ends most of his league matches turn 2 or 3. Yeah, that would be the ideal situation. And you don't even need Grace for it. And actually, Grace is worse because it can't deal that instant damage. Okay, so let's see where we are on the journey now. We're currently in Rondo Chapter 2, otherwise known as Island number 8. And currently we're on... Okay, we're on number 30. Cool. So we're going to look to complete this island if we can. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so we're on Cthulhu the Risen. And Cthulhu will do a couple things. So let's take a look at their skills. So whenever an enemy appears, it will freeze them for a turn. And then whenever an ally is destroyed, it will give extra attack to another ally up to twice per turn. Okay. So we're really going to bank on our Grace in order to deal the damage for us because our heroes are going to be frozen every time they come into play. Alright, so they have some old gods over here, some freeze over here with Medusa, some more old gods. Extra attack, also a death trigger with damage to melee, and then extra summons over here that will happen whenever a non-chaos hero is destroyed. And some poison too. And freeze. Hey, a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so yeah, let's go. Excuse me. I know everything, freak. Your perfect world is fake. You are fooling people, hiding the truth. The ideal world should have a villain to rally against. That's your role. As for the truth, it will die with you. Okay, so as mentioned before, we are going to summon our Grace first. And let me actually see the stats of our vampire here. So our oh no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see what our vampire was. Okay. Oh, we can still do it anyways. So in this case, it does have more health. And we do that. We did our vampire summon so that way we can give our Grace a layer of protection. Okay, we do have a couple of buildings on the board, so plus attack to their heroes. We have over here dealing damage. And then we have over here give plus attack to our heroes. So our goal right now is to keep the Grace alive, have the heroes being destroyed, and then we'll have the random damage to pick off heroes. Also avoiding some of the freeze and that extra poison damage off of the leader Nilin. Okay, we have the Dead Lord over here. We'll transform and then also have the extra zombies. Okay, we will summon the Yoster in front of our Grace. So a couple things happen. So we silence their male heroes. Also, since this Yoster has flight, it will avoid the damage off of the Dead Lord over here. And then also we'll give some protection to our Grace. Okay, we're taking some damage off of those zombies. Some damage from the Medusa over here. Okay, we have our damage happening over there. We have the extra attack as well. Okay, we'll do our destruction to wipe out these heroes as the damage happened from the Yoster at the beginning of the turn. Okay, looks like our Grace did get the 7 extra attacks. Okay, and then we'll also follow it up with the Necro as mentioned. We're going to summon it over... Since they're going to be frozen anyways, and we have these freeze runes happening off of the Medusa, we're going to summon our Necro on it, so that way it will get frozen twice, even though it can only happen once. And get rid of that freeze rune. Oh, or we can just have lethal with Grace right there. I promise you that our third meeting will be the last. Die! That was a fun battle. Okay. We have... Yeah, some epic all. We don't have the legendary one yet. Yeah, it's pretty nice when you can go for lethal in one turn. I felt that part of this creature's power went to this maelstrom. The maelstrom being this big whirlpool over here. We need to investigate it now. Okay, our mutual friend Minstrel said that the fish should be left without water. What if the maelstrom will help us with that? I'm not sure that sacrifices and maelstrom are connected with the dreamer. Let's check everything. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Nope. Uh-oh. All right, cool. So now we are on Thick Mick. Let's take a look at their skills. So they have flight, meaning that we can only attack them with a ranged hero or a melee hero with flying. And then also they will heal at the end of the turn. Alright, so they have the ranged heroes over here. Attack boost, healing, more healing. This one here, reflex damage. And this one here has spikes and also flight. So sure, yeah, let's go. Okay, we'll start with our vampire again to protect our grace.
Yeah.
As you can see, the vampire doesn't have flight, so that is why we can deal damage. Summon our grace, get some early damage to the board, and then also start setting up for those 7 extra attacks if we can get them. Next turn, we'll summon our Necro to protect our board, also get some more heroes counted for those 7 extra attacks. Okay. We'll summon the Necro over here in B1. This hero here will get an attack boost for every time we attack their Warlord. Okay, we got their random damage going on over here. Okay, we have our vampire damage dealing at the end of the turn to destroy this hero. Pretty good stuff. So let's see. So we've already destroyed 2 buildings. We have this hero here, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one here will be 7 right here. Those Rotters will destroy themselves at the beginning of the next turn, and then they'll also deal damage to their heroes, which will help us set up for the destruction skill. So the Mave will give health back to the Warlord whenever one of our heroes dies, so those Rotters did trigger off the heal. I'm gonna give this hero some... Yeah, we're gonna give the Grace some protection over here. We'll summon our Yoster. Destroy the Mave. We'll give her 7 extra attacks up here. Okay. I mean, that also works too. Really should calculate how much damage we're dealing to that Warlord with the 7 extra attacks, but just in case we don't get them, just make sure that we have a good board, so that way we don't find ourselves in a spot where we miscalculate and we don't have enough damage. Okay, so we're now on Fish Eating Andy. Let's take a look at their skills. So they'll kill an enemy with less than half their health, and then also at the end of the turn, we'll give negative attack to all of our heroes. Okay, so if our heroes start with 100 and they're at 49, they will be destroyed. And then negative attack. All right, sure. All right, we have the Croc over here that will gain health equal to the attack if a hero is destroyed with less than a quarter of their health. Spikes and attack steal. Okay, we have attack steal over here with the extra attack. We have more attack, well, a lot of attack steal over here. We have silence and plus health to the Warlord, and then we have poison over here. All right, so we're going to be dealing with a lot of attack steal and a lot of, well, potential silence over here. So yeah, let's go. Azrael the Watcher said that the one who kills you will get the grace of the Savior herself. Didn't he tell that everyone who tried to kill me found their death? Nope. Now you will see it for yourself. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do the same thing. You know our vampire, and then once again, we'll summon the grace behind it for some protection. Okay, and we did wipe out those 3 buildings, so we're halfway there to the extra attacks. Excuse me. Next turn, we're going to be summoning our Necro to help set up on the board. Ooh. Wow, alright. So we have the Scrap over here had that extra attack and then also dealt damage to our heroes. It didn't have any attack steal because none of our heroes were actually alive when that happened. Let's see, combat. Oh, this is fine. We'll summon our Bastet over here on the 2. Our buildings will be destroyed because we dealt damage to them first, and then the Warlord skill then destroyed those heroes. I wonder if the Rotters will actually be destroyed as soon as they come out. Although I guess they're at 1, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, this is fine. So they have the hero here that has invulnerability. Also, we'll do the attack steal. We'll summon our Groot here to silence this hero, so at least it won't get the instant kill runes. And that scrap first turn really ruined our board. Okay, so our hero was destroyed now because of that Warlord skill and then the combat over here. Oh, this is fine. We'll do our... Yeah, we'll do our Shimuna over here to help us block with the shard. We have the combat damage plus the adjacent damage to destroy the hero here. And then we can also block the damage off of the ranged hero here that deals additional poison damage to ranged heroes. Okay, we have the Dandy Croc over here. We're gonna... Can we destroy it? We cannot destroy the Dandy Croc right now, but we can deal damage to this hero first. So we'll summon the Yoster, deal some damage to this hero. Okay, and then we also have that shard. The shard and the Shimuna will get a health boost from the Yoster at the end of the turn. And right now we're just making sure that we can set up our board. We're gonna summon more heroes behind the Shimuna because the mental shield will protect it. Okay, we have our damage at the beginning of the turn. Combat over here. Yeah, we'll do our destruction now. We'll follow it up with another Shimuna on the health rune over here. And the reason why is because we'll be able to get the maximum amount of shards. And then we'll have another layer of protection, followed by more health boosts because we have more females on the board. Next turn we'll summon our Necro for some ranged damage. So we have combat over there, combat there. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. We don't want to summon our Bastet anymore because we could potentially destroy our Yoster. But if we need to, we'll set it up with our board for later. Our Bastet will actually help us out with the extra damage dealt to their heroes because when our Rotters are destroyed, we'll deal even more damage to the field. So we have the Mizu now that will summon some freeze runes whenever an elemental, water elemental, comes into play. With these Rotters, they cannot summon the freeze runes, at least on these spots, because they are blocked already. And so the only open spot, I believe, is this one here. Okay, so we have the scrap dealing the damage to our Yoster, and then triggering that extra attack steal. Do want to get rid of this hero now. Don't have anything immediately for it. We have combat over there. Oh, okay. No, this is fine. Yeah, so we're going to summon our Bastet over in... We're going to summon our Bastet over in A2. So we can at least destroy the Mizu. Our Rotters will be destroyed next turn, and the extra damage will happen from the Necro and then also this damage skill off of the Bastet. Alright, one of our guards was destroyed. Made some extra damage over here. And at this point now, we don't even mind the instant kill runes happening off of the death trigger here, because we'll still be able to get rid of them with our Rotters. So what we'll do is we'll summon our... combat. Oh, this will do attack steal at the beginning of the turn, which we don't need. So in this case, we'll summon our Grace behind the Shimuna over here on B2. And you see those death runes did come out, but our rotters are then clearing out the runes over here. Excuse me. Okay. So we have the train over here that's going to silence the heroes that attack it. In this case, since we don't have any open spots here, we can't silence this hero ourselves. That's not too bad. We can actually deal some extra damage over here, so that's fine. We'll summon our My-10 over here, dealing some damage. Okay, we have that random damage to destroy the Triton, although now the Grace is silenced. Okay, the My-10 also gets an attack boost whenever a male hero comes into play, so those rotters will count for the attack boost, as you see here. Okay, the Mave over here destroyed our My-10 because of the Warlord skill. Okay, this is fine. Oh, hey, cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. So we'll summon the Legion over here to destroy the Mave. Also give an attack boost to our Order heroes. And then also gets an extra attack off of each Order hero attacking. So we potentially have lethal next turn if we can keep this Legion alive. Otherwise, we do have some damage here with the Yoster. We can also silence another hero that comes into play. Okay, so damage off of the Dragar, destroying that. Okay, we're going to do our range summons now. We'll follow it up with our Bastet, and our Bastet will deal additional damage to the heroes here after our summons are destroyed. And there we go. What is it? I feel that my soul is being engulfed in the maelstrom. No! 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 I can see a longer battle there because of the attack steal and then also the silence. It was also tough for us to hold the board. If we didn't have the Shamunas out, then we would have had a much harder time to get the board back. Okay, so let's keep going. We are on Do the Eternal. Do. Alright, so they also have flight, and then they all... Okay, so it's an upgrade of the previous skill that we saw. Alright, so we have the Dragaro here with the damage. We have the Mave once again. More healing. More reflect. Oh, okay. It's pretty much the same guys from 2 battles ago. Alright, so yeah, let's go. Okay, at this point we're pretty comfortable knowing what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna summon our Grace once again. Has double protection behind these buildings, which is really nice. Yeah, Japoka, I mean, there's an actual story behind this, you know. Right now what is it? Apparently they're putting their citizens in cans, and that's how they feed the people there. It's very Soylent Green like. So we are trying to liberate the people and also not have fish for breakfast. So we did our vampire summon. We're also going to follow up with our Yoster on the health rune over here, silencing the Dandy Croc. And then we're setting up for a board wipe for next turn. Also giving a health boost to our buildings over here that are protecting our Grace. So you saw the Dandy Croc did do the attack steal, as you see by the red numbers here. Yeah. Oof. Oh, fortunately we do have the damage. So you know what? We can do 2 things. So let's see here. Yeah, we'll do the Legion on C3. Deal some combat damage. Give an attack boost to our Order heroes after this. Yep. Cool. Yeah, so the Legion does a couple things for us. We'll give the attack boost to Order, a health boost to Order as well, and then the extra damage. So that way we can guarantee that we can have the lethal off of the Grace for next turn. And if we don't, we can summon the My 10 to deal some damage. Otherwise, we have the Bastet to also wipe out some stuff. Okay, fortunately, we do have the lethal now, so we'll do our destruction to wipe out the Hoodoo and the Totem. As you can see, the sword over there means that we do have the 7 extra attacks. I mean, it also happens too when this hero does get a stat boost. Oh, there you go. So no damage off of our melee heroes because they don't have flight, but we did the rest of the damage with the Grace over there.
Epic, epic.
Hey, some Epic Freddy. Okay, moving on. So now we're on these pronunciations. Scwass Eye Ripper. Okay, let's take a look at their skills. So whenever they attack, they'll give miss to 2 of our heroes for turn. And then whenever one of our heroes are attacked, we'll take additional damage, adjacent damage. All right. So we faced a warlord like this before. This battle tends to be a little slower because, again, of the miss given. I'm seeing a lot of heal, a lot of freeze, and some attack steal. All right, great. All right, yeah, let's go. Okay, let us see what we're gonna do here first. We'll start with our Shimuna on the attack rune over here, so that way we can get the maximum amount of shards. Okay, it's also good that the placement over here is like this with the building up top here, so that way we're guaranteed that the shards come below the Shimuna. And that means that this hero will take at least 2 turns to be destroyed because the shard is still protecting, and then you'd have to break the shield over here. So let's see here. I'm gonna go with our Groot next on D2, and the reason why is we still want those shards to come on play. We won't deal as much damage as we can to the snake over here, but at least it won't get the instant kill runes, and then it won't do the attack steal off of our Shimuna over here. I'm going to do a quick water break after this battle, as we are running low on water. Right, so let's see here. So we'll have the shard once again. We have the Dragara with the large attack. We're going to go Yoster, so that way we can go for a... Actually, let's see, combat. Yeah, I'm gonna go Yoster anyways, so that way we can at least defend our buildings. So we have the Shimuna dealing damage. Okay, not given miss, so that's cool. And then as you can see, we have plus health given to our buildings, so that way our shards are actually now a problem for them. Normally I would go Grace, but because of that Warlord skill that gives miss to our heroes for a turn, we want to make sure that we have some more defenses. So our Groot was destroyed along with our shards. Okay, we have the freeze runes coming off the water elemental. We'll do our destruction skill now. Just gonna do our... The one thing I don't like right now is since we only have 2 spots available, this vampire could potentially stop us from doing shards. But at this point, we don't want to take lethal off of this damage, so we'll do our shard summon, or vampire summon. And they did land on the vamp. The vampire landed on the freeze rune, so at least we can get rid of that. We can also guarantee a shard over here. We'll do our destruction, and then we will. Yeah, we'll follow it up with the Necro Lich over here on D1 to at least get rid of the freeze rune. Okay, we'll also get rid of the other freeze rune with the Rotters here. And we're in okay shape right now. Empty board and some low health over here, but we do have our Yoster dealing damage. We have the Shimuna for protection, and then we have the Rotters over here coming from the Necro Lich. Okay, so we have the Mave over here again, giving health back to the Warlord whenever one of our heroes are destroyed. I'm gonna leave this melee spot open so we can get some more shards, and we'll follow it up with the Brace over here. Okay, destroying the Mave with a random damage. Okay, dealing some damage over there. Okay, and once again, the Marauders coming here for some protection. If lane A had a little bit more health, I would be very happy right now. But again, this is the only vulnerable lane, and these three over here are all set in terms of the protection here. Cool. Let's see. So, gonna summon the My 10 to deal some damage to this hero. So that way we can have that Grace deal the random damage. Open up this row here. Okay. The other thing about My 10 too is that whenever one of our heroes are destroyed, we'll get some health back to our Warlord. So that will combo with the Marauders that are being destroyed on the beginning of the next turn. But at this point we are good. We have the... We can still deal some damage with the Bastet and our summons. Okay, we have some damage happening over there. Okay, we'll summon the Bastet to get rid of this ranged hero. Okay. And you see the extra attacks don't matter because I guess all of the hero was given miss anyways. But there you go.
Epic, epic.
Okay, some epic marquee. Okay, cool. I will be right back. Just gonna take a quick water break. Okay, and we are back. So let us continue on. Okay, we're currently on Azrael the Water. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of our heroes dies, it will deal damage to all of our heroes and then heal, I guess they'll heal the Warlord for the amount of damage that is dealt. Okay, and then whenever one of their heroes appears, we'll give Mental Shield to another hero. Wow, all right. So they have the Charn over here that will deal damage to our Chaos heroes, also give extra attack runes, and then it will give Mental Shield on our turn to one of their heroes. Have the Prince here with the extra summons. Excuse me. We have the Athena here with the extra summons too. We have some reflect damage off of the Sir Lancelot, and also block to their heroes. And then this hero here with evasion, also giving plus attack to their female heroes. And health boost too, wow. So this one is going to be pretty rough here. You can see here with the difficulty. So yeah, let's get it started. Excuse me. I'm the best disciple of the Dreamer. Don't even think to compete with me. Lay down your arms and I'll give you a quick death. That's rude. If every time I was threatened with death I received gold, I would have become a rich man long ago. Rich man indeed. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. So, just got to factor that in. So, okay. So we don't want our heroes to be destroyed. But, yeah, okay. We'll start with our Shimuna first. Something on the splash rune over here on A3, so that way, again, we can get those shards. Deal some adjacent damage to destroy these buildings. And we'll see what happens once one of our heroes are destroyed. Okay, as you can see, when their hero comes into play, it gets Mental Shield, and because of the Athena skill, we'll give those extra heroes when they come into play, they also get Mental Shield. This is where the grace really comes into play. So let's see. Alright, well, we'll summon our... Yeah, we'll summon our Necro over here on A1.
Whoa!
Okay, we'll get some shards out again. Just got a work email, apparently. Alright, so we have the... Oh, okay. I see what is going on. So every time that happens, the extra vampirism over here. Okay, we'll take some more damage again. And they... Okay, so they looks like they can heal beyond their potential full health. This is not going to be an easy battle. Alright, so let's see. They already have a lot of attack because of the Athena giving the attack boost whenever Mental Shield goes away. So in this case, we will... Alright, we will take the lethal over here. So we will try that again. Sorry, just still looking at this text here. Okay, so nothing important. Alright, we'll try that again. So might have to switch it over to a different set of heroes because of how that skill works. We'll try it again though. So we'll start with our Shimuna once again, breaking these buildings. If they go Athena next turn, or this turn, first turn, I'm going to be very, very angry. But, I mean, I also expect it, so. Ooh, first turn Ghosta. Wow, alright. Alright, so this one here deals damage whenever we attack their Warlord. So when we attack their Warlord, we'll deal damage to one of our heroes. And how much damage? It deals 116. Okay. Alright, I gotta do this in such a way where you can actually potentially destroy this hero. So we'll do our Vampire Summon. And we'll take the chance that we actually destroy the Ghosta right now. So we have, let's see, 4. This building will deal 2. And yeah, we'll summon the... Oh boy. Alright, well... I guess we can also not take the chance. Yeah, sure, we will not take the chance. We'll summon the Groot to silence the Ghosta. And we'll set up for next turn, so that way we don't have our board ruined. I'm gonna summon the Yoster next turn to wipe out some mental shields and then also deal damage to their heroes. This fight, the one before the last, I think this boss and the last boss was crazy. Okay. I don't remember those battles, so we'll take your word for it. I do remember there was one where we did have to start switching over to reflect heroes, but we don't have any reflect heroes on this account, so we'll do what we can. Alright, so we have the Alexandra over here, summon the Life Palace in front of itself, also silence this hero and Pierce. We'll summon the Yoster behind the Shimuna so we can get some protection. And this is a spot where we should have saved our Vampire because we need to both break the mental shield and then wound their heroes. And the only way we can do that is with another damage trigger, which we don't have on the board right now. Maybe the adjacent damage off of the Shimuna, but that's really it. Ugh. Oh, they run Furies too? Oh, that's really gross. Okay, because the Fury does combo with the Ghosta in terms of the damage it deals. So it has 3 extra attacks. We can only wipe out... we can't wipe up anything, actually. Combat. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, we'll summon our... Let's see, so... Oh no, because we won't be able to deal damage that way. That's not good. Alright, well, we'll still do it anyway. So the Shimuna here will give a shard, and we're actually going to leave it over here. We won't be able to destroy the Ghosta, but we'll be able to destroy the Fury off of the extra attacks. So combat here. Okay, we'll get some attack boost to our heroes, and then also the health boost given over here. Okay, so the Alexandria will silence the Legion, and oh, okay, it's not too bad. Why didn't these heroes get mental shield? That was weird. The Prince was supposed to get mental shield right here. Oh, sure, all right. Well, let's see. So let's see. Shard will come to block over here. We're gonna summon our Grace behind the Legion, so that way we can at least get rid of the Alexandria. Okay, we have our adjacent damage over there. Okay, we have our attack boost given to our heroes, and then we have the health boost given to the Yoster from the Yoster at the end of the turn. So at this point now, much better position than we had before. The Prince will be destroyed by the extra damage at the beginning of the turn with the Yoster, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, and so now it's just this hero here. And this one here has evasion. Let's see, combat. Oh, but it doesn't give miss, so we should actually be good here. Summon our range hero up top. Nice. Alright, cool. The Dreamer gets power from the sacrificed souls. Maybe I can too. Better take the risk than die at your hand. Not sure that jumping in this maelstrom was a good idea. Drowning is hardly more merciful than a sword. Farewell. Yeah. Good advice. Don't jump into whirlpools.
Epic.
Okay, got some epic Super Marios over there. That was surprising. We didn't even have to use our board wipe. So, yeah, the Yoster itself did help us carry out with the defense to our heroes, and then also the additional damage to wipe out their heroes without needing to go for destruction. This Maelstrom is a soul storage. There is so much power in it that my head is spinning from one glance. Again, the Maelstrom is this thing here. What if it is the water minstrel was talking about? We must take away this resource from our dreamer fish. Not sure that I can do it, but I'll try to. We'll need to get closer and get rid of those who might interfere. Okay, got a couple more battles over here. So we're now facing Dumb Henry. Okay, let's take a look at their skills. So again, okay, so another upgrade of the previous one. So killing an enemy with less than half their health, and then also negative attack to our heroes. We've seen the Dandy Croc before. Okay, the attack steal, silence, and poison. So yeah, let's go. Okay, just taking a look at some of their stuff here. So we have those buildings, and those are going to be destroyed. Let's summon our Shimuna over here on speed 3. Get the shard out to protect it. Next turn, we'll summon the Legion to clear this out. So that way, if the Legion is destroyed, we can at least get another shard on the board. Could potentially get rid of it too with the Rotter. Okay, looks like their heroes are getting some health back at the end of the turn because of the Anak here. This is okay. Yeah, we'll summon the Rotter over here on A1. Deal some damage to destroy this building. Okay, and then we'll have our Rotters coming out at the end of the turn. And you see the Rotter did land on the splash room, so now we can open it up and have the shard come out once the Shimuna attacks. The Necro Lich can also help us set up for a board wipe because those Rotters can deal damage to the heroes whenever they die. Okay, we have some poison damage happening to our heroes. Okay, we have that attack steal happening, or the negative attack. Okay, we'll follow it up at this point now with the Vampire. We'll have to waste the melee spot over here, but that's okay. do our destruction, and then we'll follow it up with the Grace. Summon the Grace behind the Shimuna on B1. And then we're also setting up for our 7 extra attacks that can happen once the heroes are destroyed. Okay, we have the Triton over there that's giving some health back to the Warlord. Also, the hero was destroyed off of the random damage. Yeah, we're going to silence this hero just so that they can't gain extra health. We're summoning over here in D2, so that way we can still have those shards available. And we are getting 1 less Rotter now because we are filling up the available spots. But that is okay, making sure that they don't gain some health to avoid taking damage over here. Okay, so we have the Danny Croc over here that's doing the attack steal. We'll summon the Yoster on... Yeah, we'll summon the Yoster over here on C1. Don't want to block these melee spots because we still want those Rotters to come into play. And at this point now, we don't have to worry about the Danny Croc because it can't do attack steal and it can't do these spikes. So that way we don't take damage to our heroes when they attack it, because the Grace at this point should have these 7 extra attacks, which it does. Ugh. Okay, so we have the scrap with the attack steal, also dealt the damage to our heroes, because even though this hero, the Yoster, had flight, we had a shard over here that they could still attack. So at this point, let's see here. The only thing we can really do now is to silence this hero. So we'll do that. We'll summon it over here in C2, so that way we can actually get the Rotter out to protect this hero. And it's not so much to protect this hero, it's just make sure that we can have another blocker over here. So that way we can still attack, because those Rotters will be destroyed at the beginning of the next turn. So our next goal is to then summon our Legion, so that way we can give some attack boost to our Grace. As you can see, it currently has 14 extra attacks, but again, with the 0 attack, it doesn't matter. We have the invulnerable hero over here that will steal attack. Don't have anything for this right now, but what we can do is, let's see, combat. I guess we could wait 1 more turn for that. This steals attack from here that are not nature, so maybe that'll work. Here, we'll summon our Maiten over here on C3. It doesn't deal any damage because it chose the hero with 1 attack, or 1 health, and so 50% of 1 is rounded down to 0. But that's okay. We do just need an attacker for now. We can gain some health back off of our Rotters being destroyed. And then we also waited for the invulnerability to be over. And then we also summoned the Maiten because it's a nature hero, so we can't get the attack stolen. Yeah. Okay, looks like our Maiten was destroyed because of that half health skill off of the Warlord. Okay, will our hero be destroyed here? Yeah, we'll find out here. We'll summon our Grace over here on C1. Hopefully deal enough damage to at least destroy this range hero, which we do. Okay, and looks like our Grace now has that extra attack, or the attack boost now, so it can start dealing damage again. Okay, the attack steal happens at the beginning of the turn, so once again it is gone. But again, we're just making sure that we can clear out their heroes, so that way we can get some damage over to the Warlord. Okay, combat destroyed one of our Rotters. The Rotter then destroyed this hero here. Okay, some more damage again. Okay, does this have 7 extra? No, it does not. Alright, that is fine. Let's see, combat. Will this be less? Let me see what the health of this hero is. So 55, so if it goes to 28. Okay, so it won't, so that's good. Well, let's see. So we have the Mizu over here that's going to be freezing our stuff. We'll do our summons, actually, and the reason why is because we want extra damage happening over to these heroes. Summon our... Oh, is there freeze rune over here? I think there's a freeze rune over here. I can't really tell. Yeah, that's fine. If that's the case, then we will summon our Bastet over here on C2, or C3 rather. Deal some damage to those heroes. Okay, deal some damage that way, and then also it looks like this does have the 7 extra attacks. So we have the attack boost over here, followed by more damage. Yay. Dumb Henry was not as dumb as he looked.
Epic, epic.
Hey, some epic tinker over there. So as you saw in that last battle, there's still a lot of attack steal and a lot of extra damage happening off of the scrap. But we came back with destroying our own stuff with the Bastet and then dealing damage with our minions. All right, so yeah, let's keep going. So now we're on Reanimated Shadow. Let's take a look at their skills. Okay, so at the beginning of the turn, we'll summon an Old God Servant. Okay, I forgot what this one does. We'll take a look when it comes out. And then if the health of the Warlord is less than half, it will give the skill start of the turn to give plus health to their melee heroes. Okay. Alright, we got the Lotries over here that does reflect damage and also removes negative effects. We have Freeze over here. Got some extra splash damage, extra Jason damage, and then extra attack. And then the Old God over here. Alright, so yeah, let's go. Protect the sacred maelstrom of life. Protect the heart of your sea. But who will protect you? The savior? I don't think so. Okay, let's see. Start with the Yoster over here on the health rune on D1. And destroy this building and then also give some health boost to our other buildings. Okay, and then we'll get some health to our Yoster for next turn. The Old God Servant did come out, so whenever it dies, it deals damage to a wounded hero. Okay, so that means that we want to make sure that our heroes aren't wounded, and if they are, well, hopefully we can take the 228, which most likely will destroy everything anyways. Okay, they have the hero here that gives the extra attack. I'm gonna silence the hero over here so that way it doesn't have the extra attack, and then also it can't do their destruction skill. Okay, another Old God Servant, so again still a target over here. If we have some other wounded heroes, we can then draw away the damage, but for now we just want to make sure that we do have a setup for... Okay, looks like at least one of our heroes would be destroyed, and our Groot is actually still alive, so that's cool. We'll do our Vampire Summon. We have the Dominus over here with the extra attack and then also the plus health. We'll do our destruction, and looks like our Yoster's destroyed. That's okay though. Let's see here. We'll follow it up with the Grace. No, we'll follow it with the Shimuna over here on A3. Then we can get the Shard to help us block on this lane, and then also start setting up our heroes on the top lane here. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so we have the Goliath over here that will deal damage whenever an enemy comes into play. Also, it does the attack steal. So this is going to combo with the Old Servant that comes out at the beginning of the turn. So, let's see here. We'll try and deal as much damage as we can to this hero first. Gonna summon the My 10 over here and C2. Deal some damage equal to half of that damage. Or half of their health. The attack steal happening over here, and then the vampire damage at the end. We summon the My 10 over here on lane C, so that way it can be protected by the shard. And then this hero is going to be destroyed anyway, so that's why we want to hold off on that. So we're probably going to have to do this battle again, especially knowing that they have a Goliath that can steal attack and also deal damage. Ugh. Alright, so we have combat over there, combat there. Yeah, I'm probably just going to restart this battle, just because now they also have a Hanako. This Hanako will do an extra summon, excuse me, whenever one of our non-chaos heroes are destroyed. And that'll combo with the Goliath to deal damage to our heroes, so... It's at least good to know that they have those kind of combos available. Okay, well, we'll try that again. So it's important for us to save our Yoster, also to silence heroes. So let us start with... Okay, we're going to start with our Shimuna over here on B3. The reason why is we want to deal the adjacent damage over to all spots, so that's why we summoned in one of these two spots over here. Okay, the Old God Servant came out. Excuse me. Nose is scratchy here. Alright, we are going to save our Goliath for probably either the Hanako or the Goliath. Okay, so we have our damage over here. Okay, combat over there. I'm going to summon our Grace behind the Shimuna over here on B2. Okay, as you see, one of our shards was destroyed because it was wounded. We also summoned the Grace over here on B1 to avoid the adjacent damage off of the Dominus. Ooh, okay. So we have the Discordia giving extra attack to their heroes. We are running low on health, as you see there. We'll do our Vampire Summon, followed by the Destruction to at least get rid of the Dominus. Okay, this hero, when it dies, it deals damage to our melee heroes. So... let's see, combat. Yeah, this will be good. Alright. We'll summon the Necro Lich over here on... because I do want to make sure that we guarantee that we have protection. So we're going to summon the Necro Lich over here on A2. Oh, I didn't calculate that correctly. Alright, I forgot about the extra shard. Oh, but that's fine too. Hey, cool. So we have our Vampire being destroyed by the Old God Servant, and then we have the spaces available for the Rotters here. Okay, so another Old God Servant. None of our heroes are wounded except for the Shard over here. So pretty good spots going on. Okay. They summon their Old God, which will freeze our range heroes, so the Grace now doesn't have those 7 extra attacks. I'm gonna hold off on summoning the Yoster because we do want to save it for other heroes. So the melee hero, the Old God, will be destroyed by the Shimuna. So it's just a matter of what we're going to do over here. Gonna summon the... yeah, we're going to summon the Maiten over here on D2. We'll get some protection from the shards again. And then we'll have those Rotters coming into play. Those Rotters will help us gain some health back off of the Maiten skill here, as we are running very low on health. So the only wounded heroes we have are those shards, which keep on coming back from the Shimuna here. Still protected by the mental shield. Okay, looks like we have a couple more wounded heroes now because of the bolts. Okay, so let's see. We can do combat over here where we don't have our Rotters anymore. Let's see. The bolts will still be around. This will be silenced. Okay, so that should be destroyed. That'll be destroyed too. Summon our Yoster over here on A1 to silence both of these male heroes. So that way we can both destroy the Old Servant and the bolts, and then also avoid the extra damage skill. Yeah, I'm trying to set up the board for other stuff too, because we still have our Grace available, but we still have to deal with potentially Goliath or Hanako. Okay, well, there goes our Grace. Don't have to worry about that anymore. So now it's just the Madame Lotrix with those puppets. Don't have any ranged heroes to summon, so try and stack up our board a little bit. Let's see here. Summon the Legion on... Yeah, we'll summon the Legion over here on C2. Want to potentially give an extra attack boost to our order heroes. And then also this hero has high health, so if one of our shards is destroyed, we'll still have protection. Oh, this is why we saved the Goliath, saved the Groot over here. So that Goliath is dealing extra damage to our heroes. Okay, potentially we could lose our... Let's see here. We could block over here. Could deal 8 damage. The safer play is to silence the Goliath, so we'll do that. Okay, so no damage over to the My 10, unfortunately, but at least we stopped the extra damage happening to our heroes. Most likely our Yoster will be destroyed next turn because of the low health. Oh, hey, it's still alive. Great, so that means we can deal some extra damage to their heroes at the beginning of the next turn. Which will actually include these puppets as well. Oh no! Oh, the extra damage off of the... That's what happens when we float one hero on the board. Okay, well, we will try that one more time, as our policy is that we'll... You know, we're going to try and finish this up anyways. We got this. We got this. We didn't even use our summons. That was really bad. All right, so let us start with... Try to see that skill again. Okay, oh, alright. So in that case, yeah, we'll start with our... Maybe if we keep our Bastet alive, we can start dealing damage with our heroes that way. So we'll do our Vampire Summon, and we wanted it in an open spot, but we don't get it, so that's fine. We'll start with our... Yeah, we'll start with our Bastet. Because we do want to start setting up our board so we can deal extra damage off of our heroes being destroyed. So the old God Servant comes to block us over here. Not what we wanted. Yeah. Okay, we have the Lotrix over there. I'm gonna silence the Lotrix so that way we don't get the extra puppets. Summoning over here, summoning our Groot in C2. Okay, wounding those heroes as well. And depending upon what they summon this turn, we'll do our destruction or leave it for another turn. Yeah, we'll do our destruction now. This is fine. We'll also summon our Yoster on D1, silencing the male heroes, and then just dealing some damage over to the Dominus here. That extra damage. All right, it's going to add up a lot. Let's see here. So we'll need to get the board back, and let's see. Dealing damage to wounded. Also, okay, so just the extra attack over there. So we have no way to stop this from happening, but what we can do is we deal additional damage. I guess that's all right. Yeah, we'll summon the My 10. Deal some damage to heroes. Let's see. 42, 6. Oh, actually, it won't be enough to destroy anything. That's the problem. That's not terrible. Yeah, we'll summon our Grace over here. Okay, our Groot is now destroyed, and that is okay. Okay. Still have the extra damage attack over here. This hero will deal damage to our melee heroes, which currently we don't have. We are blocking the damage on the Old God Servant here on D, lane D over here. But we don't have any more negation, so if any of those large heroes come on play, like the Goliath or the Hanako. Alright, so we have damage over there. And we are going to be taking lethal either way, so... Alright, this battle is much more difficult than I anticipated. Well, yeah, we are going to do this one, because we are very close. It's just making sure that we set up correctly. That first opening was pretty bad, because we had bad vampire placement, and then also the Bastet didn't really help us. So... sure. Alright, yeah. We'll start with our Necro Lich over here on D1. Destroy the building, and then get some Rotters to help us deal some damage. I want to save the Yoster to silence off a hero. We don't need to wipe out the boards quite yet. Okay, some wounded heroes already. Okay, we'll continue with what we're going to do. So we're going to summon our Bastet now on C2. Don't want to destroy the Old God Servant quite yet. But we will destroy these puppets. Okay. And then, as said, because we do have the Necro Lich, we'll be able to deal additional damage to their heroes once a Rotter is destroyed. Okay. It looks like their Lotrix was given extra attack. Okay, so we have a lot of wounded heroes at this point. Could still deal damage. I guess it'd be alright. So damage there, there, there. Okay, we'll do our vampire summon. And then we'll follow it up with... so... right over there, there, and there. Yeah, we'll do it anyways. We'll do destruction. Okay, we lost the building over here, and we took damage to our Necro Lich, but it's still alive. We'll follow it up with the... Yoster, actually. And the reason why is we want to give a health boost back to our heroes, and then also be able to deal some damage at the beginning of the turn. Did want to save for the silence, but at this point now, we have a board that we do want to defend, and so it's better if we can put additional pressure onto their heroes. Okay, so again, another Old God Servant here. Okay, some damage happening. Okay. Okay, looks like our Bastet will be destroyed now because of the extra attack. Okay, and our Necro Lich is now destroyed because of the random damage. Summon the Groot over here on C2 to silence the Dominus. But yeah, now most of our setup is gone, which is unfortunate. Okay. Could potentially destroy the Goliath here. 70. This one here deals 33. No, because they'll still have attack boost. Yeah. We'll do what we can. So we'll do the My 10. Okay, we dealt the max damage. Okay, we're gonna take some damage over there. And attack steal, attack. No, we're still gonna be behind here. Alright. We're gonna look in our squad and see if we can make anything in particular for this battle. I think the Bastet is actually going to be more of a liability for us because we are dealing damage to our own heroes first. So let's see if we can find some stuff here. Oh, we already have a good option with this hero here with the extra chaos damage and can give mental shield. We have Masoras as well. I guess that wouldn't be so bad. Let's see, you could give extra attack. We have immune hero. Could deal damage whenever a hero dies. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay. Yeah, we're going to swap out a couple things. So let us switch off the My 10 for the Taissiya over here. This will deal damage whenever a hero is destroyed on either side of the field. So because of those old god servants coming out and play, we'll deal additional damage that way. Let's see what else. How much damage is our Ghost dealing? 3 to 7 is not enough. We have this one here that can deal damage whenever a hero comes into play. 4 to 12. No, still not enough either. A healer. Healer could be good. We have the Churn War here that heals for about 29. Also has immunity, so it can stop that. Yeah, we'll swap out the Bastet over here. And then... Oh, I see we only have 2 ranged heroes in all of this. That's not good. This seems a little imbalanced. We'll swap out the Legion. And then we'll put another ranged hero just put in. So even if they will steal, the attack will come back. Yeah, we don't have Alexandria though, that's a problem. Because I can't get rid of the negative attack steal. I'm not in that league. I think you need to be in league, what, 6 in order to get it done? Curses, maybe? Mental shield? This could deal additional damage to a chaos hero. Oops. Yes. So maybe that. But alright, let me just check what we have for ranged heroes as an option. The Floss over here could give some additional damage. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put the Floss in here. And yeah, a little different configuration. Have some extra damage with the Taissiya. I do not have Lotrix agency here. We have Gremory, which deals some curse damage. That's really it. Yeah, we're gonna try this out for now. All right, yeah, and let's see how this works. Yeah, if I had Lotrix, it would be way easier because then I would have blockers on the field and additional damage off of the Taissiya. All right, let us start with... Yeah, we'll start with the Shimuna once again. We're going to summon it on the top row, so that way we can guarantee that it will... top lane, so that it gets guaranteed protection. The only way I'm going to get Lotrix is off of a world event as opposed to a wish shop. And the reason why is because we want to concentrate our souls towards the squad that we need for the journey here. Jolnir, yeah, Jolnir would be a good option too. It doesn't deal enough damage for the amount of heroes that I need on the field, so it deals, I think it says 4 or 5. I'll take a look. If this battle doesn't go well, we'll do that. Alright, so let's see. So the old god servant will destroy the shard. I could set up for early board. Yeah, might as well, because we do want to get rid of this Lotrix too. So we'll summon the Yoster on A1, silence the old god. So actually now our shard will still be around. Unless it's, well, it'll be destroyed in combat. So, wait. Alright, so shard, the bottom shard will be destroyed, and potentially the other shard will be destroyed too because it will be wounded by the old god servant. Okay, some extra damage. Or extra attack, rather. We have the Discordia that will deal damage to our melee heroes, so for next turn we want to summon a hero that can't take damage or avoid it altogether. I guess our vampire will... Let's see. Over there. Yeah, we'll do our destruction after this. So we'll do our vampire. Door destruction. You can see the shard was destroyed off the old god, and then the damage from the Discordia here. And we heal. Now we'll go with the floss next. Get some extra attackers on the board. And we're gonna summon it over here in. Now we'll summon it over here in A1 or A2 rather. Only concern is that if Goliath shows up here on this top row, then we won't be able to silence it with our group. But I do want more damage on the board, and the only way we can do that is with our summons and then also with extra allies on the board. So I can see here deals damage for every ally on our field. So in this case we will deal 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 84. That's not bad. Oh, there's the Goliath. Here's the damage. Sure. Alright, so attack steal will happen after this. We're going to be summoning our building as mentioned. Summon it behind the vampire here for some protection. We'll do some damage as soon as it comes into play for every hero that's on our side. And then also gives an attack boost at the beginning of the turn. So at this point now, even though our heroes have 0 attack, they are still targets for the Tesla X. And in this case, if they are destroyed, we'll deal damage to the Warlord that way. Okay, when other heroes are destroyed, also dealing damage. So to follow up, we'll summon our ranged hero over here. It will be frozen because of the old god attacking, but that's okay. We have the additional rotters and we have the shard that will count for the damage towards the Warlord. So at this point now, let's see how much damage the Tesla X deals. So just roughly, let's say 20 damage. So they are on a 10 hero clock. So if 10 heroes are destroyed while this building is still around, we'll deal lethal that way. Okay, cool. We will summon the Groot to silence the Dominus, so that way we can stop the extra damage and then also protect our building. Okay, we're getting some health boost from our Yoster at the end of the turn, so we can have our Groot now protect our building even more. Okay, we have the counterattack, which is triggering off the freeze to our ranged heroes. Got some damage at the beginning of the turn. Okay, and then we have our rotter being destroyed, and at this point, let's see, so combat will freeze those, combat will destroy those. Okay, we'll summon our immune hero over here. Actually, no, we don't have to do that. We can summon our melee hero. Yeah. So combat over there, destroying a hero, and there we go. Go away while you can. If this maelstrom is sacred, it is definitely not for you. Don't die for it. Cool. So we made an adjustment over there. We had that Tesla X dealing extra damage with our summons. And so we got around all that attack steal and extra heroes on their side of the board. Okay, let's continue on. All right, we are on Uno the Fencer. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of their heroes appears, they will get Pierce, and then when Pierce triggers, it will deal damage to our Warlord. Okay, sounds pretty straightforward. Some more attack steal, healing. Okay, attack steal, more attack steal. Okay, and damage. We're gonna keep this squad for now, and then we'll switch it back to the other heroes that we had if this doesn't work out. And the reason why we're keeping this one is because they do have a lot of attack steal, as we saw. So let's see what's going to make sense. Let's start with our floss over here on B1. Get some protection behind the buildings, and then also get these extra plants. Okay, we are also getting extra health to our heroes because of this skill here, whenever poison does trigger. Okay, we have the Danny Croc with the attack steal. Summon the Yoster in front of the Danny Croc. Give some protection over to the floss over here and deal some damage. Just to help up setting up the board for a board wipe, especially since now we have a couple more allies on the board. Next turn, we'll summon a melee hero to protect our Eoster. Ooh, poison damage, right? Alright, so let's see. So combat will actually destroy this. And we'll do our destruction to get rid of the hero that deals ranged poison damage. So we'll do our destruction. And we'll follow it up with the... That's not bad. We can start with our Tesslex now. Yeah, we'll start with our Tesslex and we'll summon it behind the vampire. Deal some damage as soon as it comes into play. Okay, next turn we'll summon our Necrolich to deal some more damage and then also get some more Rotters to help us block our heroes. We're having some connection issues right now because it is currently raining where we are at. But it is still going, so yeah, we'll do what we can. All right. Sorry, as mentioned before, we are having connection issues because it is raining right now. We're gonna summon the Groot over here to stop this hoodoo with the totem as well. And again, just an additional blocker for the building. Okay, so we have the Dragara here with the damage to, well, the additional attack boost, but also that pierce damage that deals damage to our Warlord. We'll continue on. We'll summon the Shamuna here to help us block for our building. Okay, and then we have the shard that is protecting our Shamuna. Okay, and same thing like the other battles. They are on a 10 hero clock because of our building. Oh no! Okay. So that is the other thing too. So the scrap can deal a lot of damage if there are other heroes on the board because of the large attack steal. But we will try that again. We didn't have a lot of strong attackers. We had a lot of allies on the board, but we didn't have anything to really put pressure on their heroes. Okay, let us start again with the Floss. Probably going to save the Tesla X for when they're really low on health, so that way they can't just do the one attack with the scrap to wipe us out. Okay, so we killed some of the buildings, that's good. Let's see, how much our random damage is going to be dealing? It is dealing 91, so not quite enough. And then, oh, I wanted to check out just the damage. I didn't want to actually summon it, but that is okay. We'll summon our Yoster next. Summon it behind the vampire, and then also silence the Danny Croc. Yeah, I guess it only makes sense for our building because our building gives us an attack boost at the beginning of the turn, so we can hold off until probably 2 more turns and see where it goes from there. Okay, some large damage off of the Dragara. We'll do our destruction to get rid of those. Follow it up with the Grace over here. Okay, and we're going to save our Groot for when there is another threat on the board. For now, we are okay. We have this lane open, but that's really it. Let's see. So the random damage will actually destroy this. Gonna summon our Shimuna over here on C3. Not concerned about this hero because it will be destroyed by the random damage. And you see it does get an attack boost, but that won't matter because of the damage here. Okay, and so the only issue now is this particular row, because it does have low health. It could get wiped out by the scrap. Other rows over here are okay because of the high health with the floss and then the mental shield with the Shimuna. Oh, do they have lethal right here? Okay, so let's see. So we have the... Oh boy. Okay, so we have the totem over here that will reflect damage to our warlord. Can't silence it off. The only thing we can do is do our building summon, which will deal damage. It's 33. Is that enough? Yes. Okay, great. Cool. So we avoid taking the lethal off of the totem over here with our Tesla X.
Epic, epic.
Okay. Yeah, you got some epic matriarch over there. Okay, we got two more battles over here. We have Taissiya, the Inconsolable. Let's take a look at their skills. So they have flight, and then whenever they're attacked, they'll summon a Horo. And from what I remember for Horos, they are flight heroes, they're chaos. They give an extra attack boost to chaos heroes when they die, and they also freeze a hero when they come to play. So, as you see here, very large stats as well. So this is not going to be an easy battle for sure. So we have freeze, we have setting health to 1, we have toxin and evasion, silence, and then another hero that also summons Horos. Okay, yeah, let's probably gonna have to switch our not our warlord, but our heroes. So we'll do that if this doesn't go well. Okay, we'll start with our Shimuna again on A3. Yeah. This one I suffered from. Okay. Oh, they have flight too. What am I doing? This could still be good because we can at least have a hero to help us block the lane over here. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break after this. Yeah. As the water has started to catch up. Okay, we will do our vampire summon to help us block and also wound these heroes. We'll summon the Grace behind the Shimuna on A1. Yeah. So as you can see, we attack the Warlord, and then the Horo comes out to freeze. This one I suffered from, kept freezing my Grace with Toxin too. Okay. Well, that's why we have our Groot in here and our Yoster as well. Like, this journey was built before Yoster came out, so maybe those new heroes will give us an edge. But again, it's not looking too good right now, especially with these heroes with the high attack. This one is going to be blocked by the Shimuna, so let's see. So combat will destroy this. And... oof. It's not too bad. Right, we got the two puppets. We'll do our destruction skill to get rid of these heroes. That's fine. We'll follow it up with the... let's see here. So no extra shard here, but we'll do our silence at the very least. And we'll summon the Yoster on... yeah, we'll summon the Yoster here on C1. Oh, great. I forgot. So the shard does come out even if the miss does occur because the skill happens before attack, not on attack. So if it happens on attack, that means that they need to actually attack in order to get the skill going. But this is fine. We still have our Grace alive and we have our Yoster, which is giving a health boost to our heroes. Our goal now is to protect the Yoster so that we can just shield up with our shards. And then we'll have our Grace to pick off the rest of the heroes. It would be nice too if they also start blocking their melee spots, so that way the Horos can't come out, and then they can't deal that freeze to our heroes. Okay, oh, so this is the toxin you were talking about, right? So it gives toxin to our heroes. So that is what that's going to be. This one also has evasion. We will... we still want our shards, so we'll summon our Groot on C2. Okay, we'll let our random damage happen. Okay, destroying the Hellgate over there. Okay, and again with the random damage. Getting rid of the Horo. At some point, our Grace is going to have 1 attack, and then it'll actually have 0 attack because of how the rounding down works in this. Okay, so as you can see, we are... Well, we have their board pretty much wiped out. It's just that right now we can't deal any additional damage because of the Shamuna not having flight. This will be where the Tesla X comes into play because we will be able to destroy heroes and deal damage that way. Okay, so we have our damage at the beginning of the turn with the Yoster. Okay, the Necrolich is going to gain some health back. Okay, we'll summon the building over here on... We'll summon the building over here on... Yeah, we'll summon it over here on D1. Reason why is because we do want another blocker for the building. Okay, we still have our damage. Okay, again, have our damage. But not quite enough to destroy the Necrolich, and we are triggering off those extra Horos. So, yeah, we need more female heroes if we're going to get a health boost to our heroes even more. So we're going to have to switch that up. Probably going to get rid of this Chernomore as we're not attacking anymore with our shards in the way. Maybe if we put Charn in here because we can deal extra chaos damage. I'm trying to plan for the next changes we're going to put into this squad. Okay, some more Rotters again. Those will count for the damage. Okay, we are dealing some damage that way. That's cool. Damage over there. Some more damage there. You can see just a lot of damage happening off with the Tesla X. Okay, we'll summon the... over there, there. Alright, we'll summon the Groot here with the high health. Even though we do want to save that silence for... Actually, no, we'll do the Necrolich instead, because we'll still be able to get Rotters to block. Whoa! So we'll miss again, and we'll get the shard as a result. And we'll have a random damage happening, destroying some Horos, dealing some damage off with the Tesla X. Okay, some more damage happening again. Okay, some more damage. Whoa! As you see, our heroes are getting frozen, and we are summoning more Horos. Damage over there. Okay, some more health boost. And at this point, they are on a 7 hero clock. So 4 of our Rotters actually, and then the shard will actually be destroyed. And I think we're gonna have it here. So we have protection over here, enough health over here. Groot has enough health, and just need to protect our building so we can deal more damage to the Warlord. Thinking. Whoa! Right, so our shard being destroyed, our Rotter being destroyed. Alright, cool. Cool. And with the Rotter dealing the additional damage, we destroyed the Regardus, and there we go.
Epic, epic.
Cool. Got some epic rat. All right. Just, like I said, quick bathroom break, so hold up. Okay. Oh man, it disconnected again. Rainy days are bad for our stream, unfortunately. But this is the schedule that we're running on, so we'll do what we can. All right, cool. So we are now back with the journey again. We are on the final battle of this island. So we're facing Azrael the Watcher again. All right, looks like they're going to have probably the same... Oh, different skills. All right. So whenever a ally dies, it will kill one of our heroes and gets their health. Wow. Okay, and whenever they're attacked, they'll get plus attack to their allies. All right. Okay. Take a look at their units. So extra damage. Got some attack steal. Got the Hanako here with the Horo summons. Now Reborn happening. And then also the Yorick here with the extra damage and Reborn. Okay, well, since our heroes are going to be destroyed, we will need... Just make sure here. So, ally death. Okay. So we'll probably need some more summons on our squad to avoid drawing damage to our other heroes. So yeah, let's go. That's because you are in Rondo. Okay. Souls from the Maelstrom made me stronger. First I'll kill you, then my mentor. With all that power, Rondo will be mine. That's greedy. Alright. Oh, this is not good. So our building setup is actually pretty bad now because our Shimuna can only give one shard. But we'll still have some protection, so let's do that. So we'll summon the Shimuna over here on D3. Okay, and as we kill a building, it does count as an ally, so because of that, our building up top here was destroyed. I guess they only get attack boost, so it's really nothing else. It's raining in Rondo. It's definitely raining right now on our side. So we're in Massachusetts right now, and the weather actually said that it would be raining this morning and this evening, but in this afternoon, that's when I'm going to be doing most of my stuff for today. Sorry, it was a bad joke. No, I mean it's it's cool either way. I mean we like the. I love bad jokes. I really do. I mean, I love corny jokes and trolly stuff, and that is how we operate here. All right, so we have the Koichi over here that gives negative attack to our heroes. So because of that, we won't get the extra shard. Let's see. We can at least silence this hero, so that wouldn't be so bad. And actually, we're going to deal damage over to the Warlord instead of the Koichi, as we can set up for a board wipe for next turn. So we'll at least silence this hero so that way it doesn't get an attack boost other than the one given by the Warlord. It's always raining in Rondo. That's how they got that Maelstrom. Alright, so let's see here. Next turn... Okay, so next turn, probably actually going to hold off on destroying these heroes, even though we are pretty close to lethal right now. Want to get some extra summons on the board, so that way we can at least not have our other heroes being destroyed. So we'll do that. We'll summon our... Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll do our vampire summon. Okay, and we'll also summon our Groot, or not our Groot, our Floss over here on C2, or B2 rather. Okay, we'll poison some heroes. We'll get an extra shard again. And right now we just get some additional blockers. We don't want to destroy these heroes quite yet, as we do want to draw away the damage skill off of the Warlord onto other heroes. And so we have a better chance of protection with more heroes on the board. So let's see. So our vampire will be destroyed. Our plant will be destroyed. Okay, looks like our building was destroyed. Okay, we'll take some more damage. Ugh. Okay, we have the Yorick over here that is going to come back. Okay, we could do our random damage. I guess that'd be alright. I don't want our Yoster being destroyed, but I don't think we have a choice at this point. So we'll do our destruction. 1 and... Chain and Seastead will be good here. What is Chain and Seastead? Let me know what is Chain and Seastead now. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go with our Grace next to destroy the York. Actually, we'll place it behind the Shimona here for some protection. Okay, and I guess we only lost one hero off of that entire exchange. Yeah, the autocorrect. Okay, yeah, I've never heard of either one of those potential things, so that's why I was a little confused here. Our Shimuna's still alive, so that's a good thing. Let's see here. Combat. So we don't have enough to destroy this. I guess we could actually give an attack boost to our heroes. Probably don't need that right now, but what we can do is we'll do our Necro Lich to deal some damage here. Okay, we'll also get some blockers, and again, we'll have another hero to draw away for the damage skill. Okay, so we have the Apep that gives Reborn to another one of their heroes whenever he attacks. Okay, we're going to, let's see, we will silence these heroes in the line with our Groot. Oh, Charon and Caesar's head. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Charon is going to be good. I don't have Caesar's head on this account, but I mean the Tesla X is pretty much doing what the Caesar head it would be. The only issue is that Caesar's head also gives mental shield, and we don't create mental shield at this point. Oh, there's their own Charon. So the Charon deals additional chaos damage. Alright, those are gone. Alright, we'll do our summons to again draw away that damage. And we'll summon a second Shimuna, so that way we can get that protection. Okay, so our shard was destroyed, which is okay. Because we'll get another shard off of the second Shimuna. Because these are all female, they all combo together, so that means the Yoster will give an additional health boost to all of these heroes. And probably going to summon another Yoster to help us guard up. The Tesla X isn't going to be as useful anymore because they do have a lot of health. And we don't have any spawners here. Oh, but we can silence that one, so that's not too bad. So we'll summon the Yoster to silence the York, so that way it doesn't get its reborn again. Okay, Shard is being destroyed, but it's also being created again from the Shimuna here. So it's looking pretty good now. We do have protection with both of these Shimunas. They're also blocking these extra attack runes. So even if they do summon, they will be stopped. And then we have these shards that can be destroyed and keep coming back. Okay, let's see, what can we do here? So we're going to leave these melee spots open so that the shards can keep coming. We'll summon our... Yeah, we'll summon our Floss, so that way we can get some attackers on the board and then start building up the damage for the Tesla X. Excuse me. We're also going to be able to deal more damage with the extra heroes on the board. So both of these Yoster damage triggers will happen. Okay, so we have the old god over here that will freeze our ranged heroes for a turn. Summon our Tesla X here now. Deal some damage, and then also, as I said, want to get some heroes to actually start being destroyed, so that way we can trigger off the damage skill. Okay, they summon the Medusa on the extra attack rune. Has some attack steal at the end. That's fine. We do have our heroes being destroyed. How are they gaining health? Oh, whenever one of our heroes are destroyed, they're going to gain our health. That is why. All right, so we still need to deal some damage. The waters, go. So we'll summon the Necro Lich again. I was wondering, why is this battle taking so long? It's because they're gaining health. So, yeah, so whenever one of our heroes are destroyed, they'll gain, okay. Well, that's fine. So this is where those Rotters are going to help out, because with each Rotter dealing 20 damage, that's going to help us out on the math over here. Oh, and then if these die, they're going to gain 2. Okay, I see what's going on. All right, so the Yoster that is protecting us is also going to give them more health whenever one of our heroes are destroyed. As you can see here, so that's why they gave me 600. All right, that's fine. Hey, we can actually start building up with these sudden deaths. So we're going to skip the turn over here. Or, you know what? No, we're not. We're going to summon the Grace, so that way we can get those 7 extra attacks and make this slightly quicker. And we'll have those Rotters also coming back out into play. So at this point now, even if our heroes are destroyed, they'll gain a lot of health back, but we have enough of our setup in order to negate any type of advantage that they have.
Whoa!
Okay. Okay.
Whoa!
Okay, damage once again. Okay, damage once again. Our Grace is now destroyed. Okay, but we should have lethal at this point. Let's see, combat. Yeah, we're gonna be good. We're just gonna skip the turn over here. And there you go. That was Azrael. What? That's impossible. I was almighty, but you? Please, I'm begging you, have mercy. Save my pathetic life. But you threatened to kill me and your master. You're a bad dude. I will, but on one condition. You will help Lilith to sap Dreamer's strength. Keep in mind, you betray us, you die. Yes, don't betray the Lord Protector. Okay, so we have the... Okay, yeah, got some Epic Prints. I guess it's useful. This is probably the nastiest assistant I've ever worked with, but I'll go with it. I didn't expect you to agree so fast. This Azrael knows about the Maelstrom more than we do, so he'll be helpful. Definitely, it will be useful to me. We will come up with something, and you go ahead. Okay, well, that was the end of Rondo, Chapter 2. We'll claim our rewards now. These are the ones that we get off fighting. Hey, cool. We got some more levels for Masor. Okay, ooh, got some more levels for Vlad. Some extra gems. And... okay, I guess we can level up Lancelot. Not too bad. Okay, so, well, there was that. Yes, we're not going to be buying any of these things as we're keeping this account free to play. So we will exit. And now we are heading over to the final island, at least for now. So Rondo Chapter 9 or Island number 9, Chapter 3. Oh, here he is. A brave hero who wants to overthrow the ruler and cleanse his own good name. Such a great plot. I hope that sharks ate you up and I wouldn't have to listen to all this. I'm not reading that. No cursing. With the predictions. That's not what you should worry about, my friend. A dramatic plot awaits you ahead. I'll take a front row seat. Good luck. Okay, well, we are now in Rondo Chapter 3. We have 5 weeks to get this done, although this is the most difficult of the islands. We can do a preview of the first boss over here. So we have Marko the Hunter. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of their heroes appears, they'll get plus health, and then whenever one of their heroes dies, it will give plus health to their heroes. You can see here some freeze. We've seen Mr. Flap before. The Regardus here with the silence. The Deep Maw here with the toxin and the evasion, and then the Hanako again with the extra summons. So yeah, so we'll check back in on next week as we will start the island then. So just a quick recap of today's stream. We did some Divine Arena. We used the Chaos Army over here. I'm trying to remember what was the stuff. It was a while ago. What was in the Chaos Army? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the battle where it has the Old God and the Mr. Devil. And you want to keep the Old God alive so you can freeze their range heroes and then build up your board. Over here on the Order Army side, we have an Angelia and a Eternal Sun. If you keep the Angelia alive, you'll gain advantage with the random damage happening. We also did some Dark Tower as well. Got a couple of pretty good battles in there. Yeah, especially ones where we were facing heroes with high health and warlords with high health as well. And then we also did some Journey. Yeah, we did complete the island number 8. So currently right now we're on the final island for Journey. And we're going to start it off next week we'll start off on battle number 1. So we'll have 5 weeks to do it and we'll check back in on there. So thanks guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is on the Twitch channel. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. Like I said, we're going to have some more Journey next week. We'll be starting again with our next live stream on Wednesday with some more League, and we'll have some Dark Tower and some Pit ready for next week. We're going to finish up the High Growth offline as we're still waiting for a Crisis Fable and some other stuff. And collect the Journey bonus. Yes, we should always collect the Journey bonus. I always forget about that. Okay, and yeah, like I said, it does cap off after every 12 hours, so that's why we got to do it. Get some more stuff for our heroes, get some more squad stuff, some more coins, and yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and yeah, hope you guys learned something and had some fun along the way. This is Happy Splasher. Gonna see if the rain lets up, and then go out for some lunch or breakfast, and do some stuff on the weekend. So yeah. We'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.